Hello! I don't know if you can hear me or not, because I'm really bad when it comes to audio, but welcome to another stream. We're here on the world that has been left for absolutely ages. Let me just check audio. Is the quality good? I don't even know. Okay, quality's not too bad. Right, we'll go from here, Welcome to making Colossus live, because if you're a long-term viewer of this channel, you'll know I've had a series going on since, I want to say, when I started building Icon, which was early 2018, but we won't go into that. It's literally been so long since I started that project. I used to have this old save of this world where I made like a completely different coaster, and it was a lot worse than it is now. Whether or not it's an improvement, I'm pretty happy with how it is now, and I'm still going with it because it's taken me absolutely forever. But we're here to do it now. As you can tell, the intro last time it was quite laggy, and I've done some testing on a different channel, so hopefully this is all smooth. I'm not too sure whether it is or not. I just need to check through the stream just to make sure it's moving smooth. Yeah, okay, cool. Literally, I've tested it on another like separate channel, streamed through, and luckily it wasn't as bad. And I've just watched the intro back, and it wasn't lagging too much, so that's good. Anyway, how is everyone today? How is everyone doing? Will you do a POV of it when it's done? I will be doing a POV when it's done, but it won't be in this stream. Because if you know me, obviously when I do a coaster, I literally hide the POV right until the end, and then I release it. But there you go. And also, I know people keep saying it, I saw it a couple times earlier, the SLC, the 500-foot SLC from Europe Coaster Thrills, who did donate me 50 quid, which I really appreciate. You really didn't have to. But I will be building that at some point when I've done... Is it too loud? Dan's headphones, yes. I read it as F in the chat for everyone's headphones, but I don't know why I read it like that. Stream has made your day. Well, I'm happy it has. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this stream is going to be good. If you, as it says at the top, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. Don't spam them, because I will. There are moderators, and yeah, spam is quite annoying for the chat. So just keep it at a minimum. Maybe say it once, and if I accidentally skip it, then feel free to say it again. But don't spam the chat with the question, please. You know. This version of Colossus is bad because it has a... Oh. See, there's no like train in the game that looks similar to Colossus's without lap bars, with OTSRs instead. So kind of had to make do. Did you hear that? I don't know. Do I have desktop audio on? Oh, I don't. Might not be loud enough. There's a sound effect when it reaches the top of the lift, which I'm pretty sure if you go to Thorpe Park a lot, you will be aware of. Hang on, I'm trying to fix audio here. Okay, that might be too loud. That better? Let me just check that. There's a lot of testing going on, because, like, I haven't done streams that often. So, oh, Theme Park UK's in the chat. Hello, Jack. How are you? Too quiet, okay. Yeah, my bad. This is going to be very experimental throughout a lot of this, so bear with me, guys. I apologise, but yeah, it's... Let me see if you can hear this. Here we go. So obviously it climbs the lift. I've done something here, which you can probably see a little gap there. And it climbs the lift, and then it speeds up like it does in real life, as you can see. And then when it reaches the top, I hope you can hear this. See, I don't know whether you heard that or not, but it is the Colossus detached lift chain sound effect that does play pretty much every single time you go on the ride, because, well, it is on it, so... Oh, Theme Park Badger, how's it going, Ollie? Okay, yeah, people can hear it. Is this still the Bargus model? Yes, it is. It's still the Bargus model, and it looks alright for what it's done. Obviously, I've had to, like, use this type of track instead of... Oh, we have a donation. Thank you, Jack Dubs, for the £1.99. What are your top 5 attractions at Thorpe Park? I'd say my 5th is probably Saw, then followed by Colossus closely, because, well, Colossus and Saw, they're pretty on the same level, I'd say. Followed by Nemesis Inferno, Swarm, and then Stealth Front Row. If you sit anywhere else on Stealth, I'd probably give it probably under Nemesis Inferno, to be fair, but still, very good ride. Anyway, I'm actually going to try and do something rather than just sit here and do nothing this stream, because I remember a lot of streams I used to do, I used to get carried away answering questions, which I'm still going to try and do, but I literally just get distracted and don't do any building. The support work looks awful, I know. I will sort it out eventually. I'm going to go through probably at some point during this whole lockdown period, because, well, there's nothing better to do, and just fix all of it all, because it's just a bit iffy. Like, it's not even connected at points, so I'm going to have to do something about that. Have you ever been on King Dakar? No, I have not. The only time I've ever been to America was for Florida, so any other parks around America I've actually never been on, so. Anyway, I'm actually going to do stuff now. For once in a stream, I'm actually going to be doing stuff. As you can see here, these are the tunnels. I've made one. I'm going to turn that desktop audio down because it's honestly so loud. There you go. So, the tunnels obviously take you from, if you go over here, this is where the entrance will be. It's obviously faces this way. I'm going to try and make that on Blender for the Theme Maker's Toolkit. What is your most anticipated rollercoaster for 2020? If you're talking ones that I'm supposed to be going on, probably Zardra or Untamed. But at any point, I kind of just want to get on another coaster because it's just been too long without them. So, but yeah, Colossus sign here. I'm going to try and make that on Blender with Theme Maker's Toolkit, and then we'll go through here, round this way, and then it kind of cuts down here through the tunnel round here, goes around some long extension queue line, comes back through this tunnel here, and then curves round and goes into the station pretty much. So I don't know whether I want to do the queue line, because I think that's going to be quite a long process, and why would I want to do that? When you guys are watching, you probably want to see something more interesting than just, oh look, here's some queue line fences, but I don't really know what I'm going to be doing this stream. It's just a bit of a... This whole project is a mess, to be honest. Every single Planet Coaster project I make, I always go from one side of it to building like supports or whatever, and then just go down here to building foliage or just bushes and stuff. It's a very... My build process in Planet Coaster is very awkward. You'll probably notice that with some of my videos. I'm going to finish this bit off for now. I'm going to finish this bit off for now. Give us a quick POV. I'm afraid I can't, because, like, if you've seen my other videos, I usually send POVs. Save the POVs right till the end of the series. And this is an ongoing series for about 2 years, so I'm going to leave it till the end for the POV, I guess. So, apologies about that. Cheers for the £1 Digital Viper. You have a very good forefront of the name. Digital, yeah. Yeah. Supposed to be in Leesburg this week. Oh, hello, Thrill Riders. How are you? We're supposed to be in Leesburg this weekend. See, that sucks. When I remember going on Theme Park Families podcast, and he said how he's supposed to be in Wallaby Holland that weekend, and I was just like, that sucks, because that must really, when it gets to the point where your trip should have been, that just must suck on a whole nother level. It's just... Also, I have something to actually... last stream, I was obviously in the process of teasing my new podcast, Digicast, which another episode is not coming for a while because it takes way too long to edit. And literally, I teased it at the end of the stream for when it was coming out. I'm pretty sure it came out a little bit later, but it wasn't too far off that date. I'm not too sure whether I'm correct on that one. I might have just put coming soon. But there you go. There is some more teasers at the end of this stream, so stay tuned for that. There is more teasers. It's mainly to do with a more recent challenge that's taken place regarding my channel, and also maybe some other video announcements, you never know. Digicast is really funny. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thing is, I'd love to do more episodes of it. If you don't realise, it is literally just going to be me with a couple of my mates, just messing around. if you've watched Digicast episode 1, if you haven't, you can go check it out. I think it's called Best Theme Park in the UK on my channel. And yeah, we just mess around, have a good time. That was literally the whole point of that podcast being made. So I'm glad people find it funny. Because if they didn't, then because it's more just like a friend group type thing. I thought a lot of the references wouldn't be that obvious, but hopefully it came across well. So I'm glad to hear you find it funny. How has the Swarm Island challenge gone in your opinion? Also, hang on, I missed a donation. Thank you, Wallaby Mechanic Maniac. Sorry, I can't speak today. Thank you for the €4.49. Appreciate it. Hello there. How are you? How has the Swarm Island challenge gone in your opinion? I would say it's the reaction from it, the submissions, everything like that has been insane. So I'd like to thank everyone for the support on it. I had over 110 submissions in the end, which was pretty mental. I remember sitting there on the last day and I had over 90. I remember making the video to say over 90 submissions because it was about 97. And then I checked back later in the day and it had gone up to 113. So I was a bit like, oh, I've got to edit that now. And, well, I ended up doing so. 100 submissions. It was insane. So I'd like to thank everyone who did enter just any sort of submission. If it was just a coaster which you thought you'd make and just send it in for me to have a look. I have looked at pretty much all of them. I think there's one or two I may have skipped past because they would have been repeats. But other than that, pretty sure I looked through all of them. So, and they were all very good. So props to everyone who's made them. And there will be a video coming soon. So stay tuned. When he goes to 1v1 rap battle, Sean Sandbrook. Thing is, he'd probably come off better from it because I cannot. I've never tried it, obviously, but I'm not good at rapping. If you've ever seen a video, long-term viewers again will know of a video called "Haha" I made when I used to play Minecraft. That was a yikes from me, you could say. I'm a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Cheers for coming along. Dropping that video at 7 PM. Yes, at 7 PM. Whenever. 7 PM is the time on this channel. 7 PM is the time. So basically, if I ever say new video out and I don't finish it, I'll just say new video out tomorrow. Just take it as it will come out at 7 PM tomorrow because that is literally the time I do release it. I'm actually doing progress on this stream. I'm so happy with myself. It's just offences, but just offences. See, a lot of the time, if I do start speaking gibberish, it's because I'm trying to look at the chat, look at questions, whilst also speaking. So, sometimes my voice that's already pretty dead just goes even more dead. So, there you go. Also, I'd like to, if you guys have any feedback towards these streams, like things you want to see on the streams, maybe if you want to see me do quizzes at some point, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people, obviously, Theme Park Worldwide mainly, Coasterbot's done quite a few as well. Just quizzes on certain things. Jack Silkstone did his Thorpe Park one. If you want to see any like quizzes or just live Q&As or anything like that, please do let me know in the chat, and I'll definitely give them some thoughts because I really want to do more live streams, as you'll see at the end of this stream. So, Dan, what did you think of Archie Deeves' Swarm Island submission? Can I just say, Archie Deeves, it's a joke, but I hate you for that. It was. If you don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, basically, Archie Deeves did send in a recreation of Rita for the Swarm Island Challenge. And the submission, obviously, if you don't know the submission form, you might not be aware, but it did say to give me the name of your coaster and stuff, and I saw Best Merlin Coaster Ever, and I just sat there and went, oh god. And then I loaded it up, I saw the red track on the picture, and it was funny, and I rate the effort for it. It was really good. Oh, Mogadog's in the chat. Oh, long time no see. How's it going? When will you be continuing your custom park? See, this is the thing with the custom park. I'd love to continue it, but there's like my Thorpe Park recreation is quite a big project. And what am I doing? Thorpe Park project is quite a big project at the moment, and the custom park, in my opinion, for what I'm doing now, is quite outdated. So mainly I do recreations. I've done a couple custom coasters over my time, but that custom park was just something I'd try and do maybe once or twice a month. And personally, if you have played Planet Coaster, you know, and you have multiple projects, you know that you just move from one to the next, forget about the last, and then just move on. That's kind of what happened with that custom park. I'm sad to say it, but it probably won't come back. And it was a nice park. I was quite happy with how it was going, but I personally don't have the motivation to build on it yet. Maybe I'll get that back. Maybe I'll make another one. You never know. There's a lot of time during this whole situation with lockdown, so you never know. You might see a custom park come up soon. Also, that is another thing. I could link that right now. Hang on a second. Right. Basically, I don't know if I say me, CoasterBot is doing a charity live stream on the 9th of May. It's for NHS Charities Together. It's all for a great cause. And if you want to, you can submit your... Hang on, is that the right one? Yeah, okay. You can submit your Planet Coaster competition. Just submit Planet Coaster creations to that link that I've just put in the chat now, and you can submit your creations, and we'll have a look at them for around 45 minutes on that stream. Me and Harry will go through some of them. Big up the CB stream, yes, that's what I say. And yeah, thank you for the donations. RMC Flying Fish, and call it Iron Fish the meme. Thing is, when I was always making RMC Flying Fish, or like just Flying Fish jokes, I was very tempted to make an RMC of it just for a joke in a video. And that hasn't happened, but maybe one day, maybe one day. And thank you, Intermittent Enthusiast, for the £2. And Digital Viper, again, thank you. £2, you should collab with Sean and Francis. I have met Francis, and he is an absolute legend, but if he looked at my channel, he'd realise why he wouldn't want to be a part of it. So, there you go. Planet Coaster console. If that's opinions, then I'd say I don't really know how it's going to work, because obviously consoles are way, like, then I don't know how to explain it. The performance of them will be less for Planet Coaster, so it'll probably run a lot worse, but it'll be interesting to see. Thoughts on Rock and Roller Coaster at Disneyland Paris? Never did it. I did go, but yeah, I never did it personally, so can't really say much on that, although it did look like a good ride. So, I'm ashamed I missed out on it. But back then, yeah, you wouldn't get me on that, to be fair. So, talking about the Planet Coaster competition that I did. If you did submit a Steam Workshop file, bear in mind, some people won't make the video and others will. There's a top 15 or 16 I'm looking through right now. Obviously not right now, but I've listed them all down on like a page. I would send a photo of it to my Discord or something. If you want to go join the Discord, you can. But I would send a photo to there or something. But it has everyone's names on it and all the coaster names, and it shows the top 15/16 and the winner. So I can't really show that. But everyone's creations were great. If you don't get featured, I apologise. But I'm trying to make as many feature as possible. But just don't be gutted if you don't, because there are a lot of others who didn't as well. And if I did make a video just showing everyone's, it would be a very long video, and you can probably understand why I wouldn't do that. But I appreciate all the support with that competition. The response from it was amazing, so I really appreciate it. Swarm beans or saw ketchup? Saw ketchup. I mean, I've seen it, but I haven't seen the swarm beans in my life. But I've definitely seen saw ketchup. Christ, there's a lot of questions. How tall is Dan? Thing is, I haven't measured myself properly, but I'm pretty sure I'm around 6'3". Don't take my word for that, because it's either 6'2" or 6'3". But there you go. Do you like water? Yes. See, these are floating. I need to do something about this. Maybe extend this out. It's gonna... Well, I don't know why I did that. I'll just extend it out to there. And then maybe extend those ones out. Yeah, probably. But yeah, by the way, may as well say it now. Stay tuned because there may be more competitions coming in the near future. Of course, we're all stuck indoors at the moment, and that competition mainly did happen because, well, we're stuck in lockdown. There may be more coming, so stay tuned. They will probably be Thorpe Park or Alton Towers related. From that, you can probably tell where the next ones would be. So, as I said, stay tuned, and maybe there'll be more. There you go. Thank you again, Jack Dubs. Again, you really don't have to donate, but I really appreciate it. Do you think Rita would be better with lap bars? Probably. It would give the ride some excitement, and you'd probably get airtime from it. So there you go. You know my thoughts on Rita. It's not the best ride in the world, but to be fair, like I mentioned before, it's not the worst either. So I mean, Ollie, Rita isn't perfection. It could do with something better, but there you go. Your next challenge should be to fit. Oh, that's a good one. To be fair, I'll rate that comment. To finish. Oh, that's hit me. No, it hasn't. But like, Jewel is coming back. To be fair, the other day, I was sitting in a VC with some of my mates, and one of them said, I don't know, I saw a comment of someone saying, I guess this series is dead now, to Jewel, and I sat there and I was like, oh, well, I made that at Christmas time, so it's only been 3 months. And then I realised it's May, and I was just so shocked for about, 5 minutes or so. It will come back. It is very much delayed, but I will try and get it back, and I apologise for the delay with that, so. Planet Coaster, with me, is very much a game of just motivation or not. Like, sometimes I'll feel motivated to build my Thorpe Park world, other times I won't. And obviously now, I'm feeling motivated to build this. Even though I'm not doing much, but we move. Do you think theme parks will open this year? Thing is, I think they will open, but I'm not 100% sure stuff like Fright Nights will happen, because obviously mazes have a lot of kind of actor interaction happening, and I don't think that would happen under the new circumstances of what's happening. So Fright Nights may be gone, and that's sad to say, but I would really like to see what they do with Halloween event, if they actually do them still, but it may be gone, so it would be good to see them back, obviously, if this whole thing is blown over. But in my opinion, the parks will open at some point, because they obviously need to, for wealth and keeping up good value and stuff. I'm not really a business person, so they just need to keep afloat with their businesses, especially family-owned parks. So they definitely need to keep in business. So they'll definitely reopen at some point, just with very high restrictions and safety precautions. So, will you be uploading this after? Yes, all streams that I do, I used to never really upload them to my channel afterwards, but all streams that I do now will be uploaded on the channel. I don't know why I stumbled on that word there. There you go. I'm trying to look on Google Maps just to try and get Colossus on here, just so I can do this part round by what was Crust. There we go. Oh, okay, so it's just the same old fencing, just a bit higher. That's fair. Saddest thing you've seen in the park? I don't know. I don't even know. There's saddest thing I've seen in the park. I'm not too sure on that. I don't think I've ever seen anything majorly sad. I mean, if you've seen stuff sad yourself, what was it? Because I'm very curious to know. But I don't think I've seen anything too sad myself in parks. So there was once Ollie SM, if you're in the chat watching, when we went on Tidal Wave. There was an argument. It was the funniest thing I've ever watched in a queue line. It was so funny. This needs to go out a bit more. I'll move that way. Yeah, Tidal Wave queue is tragic. See what I mean? We'll think the same thing. It was so funny. 120 people watching. Jeez, thanks everyone for coming along. Really appreciate the support. Anyone who's donated super chats, you really didn't have to, but yeah, I appreciate it a lot. So, thank you very much. The loss of Bountzilla and loss of X was very sad, to be fair. Thing is, a lot of people think I'm joking when I say like Bountzilla was one of the best things at Thorpe Park that year. It genuinely was so good. It was just a meme. It was just so fun to just go on it, have a laugh, and sometimes even record it. But there you go. That video was a very questionable video of mine. But big up to Ollie Theme Park Badger for coming along for that one. That was, oh, it was so funny. Hang on, my chat's behind. Just want to know your opinions on Ocean Coaster. I've said this elsewhere. That is all I have to say. You've been big upped. Yes, you have. There's always an ongoing joke between us lot with me saying big up because I've obviously taken it from elsewhere, and I just get rinsed for it. Well, not rinsed, but a lot of people just go like, "Oh, big up, big up." So it's quite funny. When's the next Digicast out? As I said earlier, it's very much a matter of editing. I would love to do more like episodes more often, but it takes so long to edit. It took me 2 weeks to edit that first episode, which I personally think, in my mind, I'd rather edit a couple videos in that time than make one. So that's my kind of mindset with it, but I will be making them sooner or later. I think I checked earlier and it's got just under 100 listens on Spotify as well, which is insane too. So I appreciate everyone who's listened on Spotify. If you didn't know, you can listen on Spotify. And yeah, it's the support recently has been insane, so I really appreciate it. Especially in that Thorpe Park competition, like I mentioned. 110 plus submissions. I was expecting at max probably 40 just from mates and people on the Discord, and it just completely blew out of the water. So thank you everyone for submitting. And there was a couple recurrences, so obviously people had uploaded it twice by accident, which fair enough, but they just were counted as one. So still amazing, and I appreciate it very much. Can you go to RCDB and choose a random coaster and make a recreation? That would be a good idea. That would be a good video idea, to be honest. Although it would kind of suck if you got something like Fury 325, or then if you got a kiddie coaster, because Planet Coaster's kiddie coasters aren't the best thing in the world, but it would be a fun video, to be fair, so I'll keep that one in mind. Can you do a challenge on a game that my potato laptop can run? Thing is about challenges and stuff, I do want to do more interactive stuff like that, so obviously it's more about you guys rather than, oh, I'm going to build this, here it is. It's more, you guys can go off, do this, you send it in to me, and I'll see what like I think of it all. I want to do more stuff like that, as I said before, maybe quizzes, live Q&As, but it's very... I'm very lost on ideas at the moment, so there we go. I have 2 part 2 videos to make of 2 separate series videos, but... And obviously I have so many Planet Coaster things to catch up on, but there you go. Again, Jack Dobbs, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. 13 with an hour queue put me in hospital. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. It depends. I'm guessing it was like hot, or like the weather was quite... I'm not too sure, but sorry to hear that. And cheers for the £1.99 for saying that. You could have said it in chat again, but I appreciate the support. Can you make them solo? This was something I did consider quite a lot. I know a lot of people did it solo, and to be honest, I think there was only 2 or 3 submissions that were actually team-based, which, to be fair, out of 100 or so, it really isn't too much, like, out of it. Obviously 2 or 3 team-based ones, and, well, solo probably will be the next one, because I'm assuming if I do go ahead with this next one, it'll probably be a smaller area. So maybe I'll make it solo, because yeah, I do understand what you're saying about it being a bit unfair. So yeah, I'll definitely take that into consideration. So thank you. I see Theme Park Family in the chat. How are you? How are you doing today? And yes, I am up for tomorrow. It'll be good. There'll be more about that as well. There'll be a new Planet Coaster series starting up. A little collaboration video. I saw someone else earlier say about doing more collab videos. I do want to do some more collab videos, because I feel like my content right now is getting a bit repetitive of just me talking into my mic about theme parks, and then yeah, but I'll try and spruce it up a bit when I can. So that's when I get ideas, because I'm just so out of ideas right now. Longest you've queued for a ride? See, it used to be Colossus at about 90 minutes, because I haven't really queued that much longer. But I'm pretty sure more recently it has to be Wicker Man. I queued 2.25 hours for it at night, and it was a good ride because I got second from back, but it was a very long queue. That's all I'll say on the matter. Thank you everyone for the questions. Appreciate it. It's obviously I am going to be multitasking through Planet Coaster and like both of these. Never did a face reveal. If I did do a face reveal at 500 subs, I did do 500 sub face reveal. It was a very questionable one, and I see that video privated on my channel, and I looked back at it once, and I just cringed so hard. But bear in mind, there will be more facecam videos coming. The Q&A part 2 that does come soon will be half facecam, half not, because I said that in my Q&A part 1 that I was going to do that, and it's just I'm so stupid when it comes to videos. I recorded the audio part and it ended up already 12 minutes long. I think it was like 15 because I cut a lot of the questions down. But again, even with that, thank you for the support with all the questions. I'm pretty sure I had like over 100 questions because I gathered 100 and there was still more left over. So I really appreciate that. Once again, 3.5 hours for Red Force. That's mental. Max I queued for that was 40 minutes, I think. Building Shambhala episodes. Shambhala was something I was going to do a recreation of, but I kind of just thought the Thorpe Park recreation kind of suits my channel more, if that makes sense, because obviously it's like the UK theme park industry. But I'd love to do a recreation of one of the abroad parks one day. Not the whole park, just one or two of the coasters. Shambhala's definitely up there as one I'd love to do. Would love to see a full recreation of Jewel. Thank you, Jamie Duffin. Sorry if I screwed the pronunciation up. I can't speak today, if you haven't realised already. Thank you for the £2. And yeah, Jewel is going to come back. I just haven't been as motivated to do it as recent. So, but yeah, it'll come soon. Just stay tuned, I guess. What be your favourite soundtrack? I'm pretty sure I answered this in the Q&A, but oh well. I think it's probably either Klugheim or the Thorpe Park soundtrack is pretty good, to be fair. I quite like the Thorpe Park soundtrack. Just the entire end of day audio, the bridge audio, everything like that is just it's such a good soundtrack, and it suits the park very well. So that's probably my favourite soundtrack, or one of my favourite soundtracks out of many. So Chapas is pretty good as well. Have you ever been to Chessington? I have been to Chessington, and last time I went was 6 years ago or so. So I definitely need to go back there at some point. So B&M Surf, I heard about this. I'm not too sure. I'm not too technical when it comes to coasters, so I can't really say much on what I think the coaster will be like. But it looks good. It looks good. I'm really not knowledgeable on that, like new coasters and stuff. So there you go. Thorpe soundtrack, yeah, exactly. Summer vibes. It's just such a nice soundtrack. That's why I'd probably say it's one of my favourites. I need to. Okay, this is going to take a little while. Todd Friday, thank you again for the £2. Well, thank you for the £2. I appreciate it. I don't know what I said again, but yeah, thank you. Love the vids. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. Thank you for staying tuned to this stream. I really appreciate it. Okay. Danny, what was the point in that? You really didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. What? Okay, I'll take it, but cheers, theme park family. I appreciate it. Cheers for the £10. That was a bit random. Yeah. Now I do. You've caught me up here. Don't like it. Most of 99% of American parks have IMAX. Nice. Yeah. I'd say. Well, I'd say European parks, 99% of them have audio from IMAscore, but it's IMAscore. If you notice, a lot of the IMAscore soundtracks, other than I was talking about this to someone the other day. I can't remember who, but if you're here watching, you'll notice it was about how the soundtracks that IMAscore make, there's always a similar part in them, but then if you listen to the Alton Towers ones, they sound completely different. So they've obviously given better reference or something like that. But I just like IMAscore soundtracks. They're just very good. So right, I need to get rid of them. I need to raise these up. Yeah, this build process of building just fences is a bit boring. I apologise for that, but I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible while I do this, so I'm not making it too boring. Which hopefully you guys aren't bored, because if you are, then I'm sorry. Why is that not centered? Never mind. How many credits do you have? I don't mean to like. Well, it's not really. I have just over 100 creds. My 100th was Taran, which I was pretty happy with. It was either going to be that or what's it called? Octonauts. Yeah, pretty big difference there. But I've never done Octonauts, so maybe that my 200th if I ever reach that. So. I'm never bored when it's you, Dan. Cheers, appreciate it. Yeah, Phoenix soundtrack and Epic Sunsets do sound the same. That is true. That is very true. Right, we're going to have to go into the toolkit items now. The thing is about the toolkit items is that I allowed people to use it in the Planet Coaster Challenge. And now my Theme Maker's Toolkit, oh my god, it's massive now. My whole library of Theme Maker's Toolkit items has increased by about 10 times its original amount. So, to be fair, that is a plus, because now I get more items to use and I didn't have to search for them, but there you go. I'm happy with that. I just need to put, like, brown X's going across, because that's kind of how the Thorpe Park fences are. And if these do look a bit out of place, because they're just on the ground when it's this floor plan, I will fix that with, obviously, concrete, rocks, and bushes and everything, so it will fit in much better. Better not use this for our series. Whoa, spoilers, what's going on? No, that's fine. I might use some, I won't be able to help myself. I want to use them. Right, okay, that's the wrong colour. Oh well. How many images did you use to make the floor plan? Quite a few, I think. I mean, I can check. Hang on. Let me just line that up correctly. There we go. And then if I flip that round, maybe make a different colour, because that is quite a nasty colour. That's the thing about Theme Maker's Toolkit items. They always look really metallic, which is kind of annoying when you're trying to do wooden stuff, but that's not really what... That's kind of not the person who made its fault, it's more the game's fault, so... Obviously can't complain about that, so... But yeah, floor plan. I actually don't know. So 36, 17, they're pretty much similar ones. So around 50, I'd say. Around 50. Has a ride ever broken down on you? Yes, a ride has, like, it's probably happened multiple times. Wicker Man broke down 3 times whilst I was in the queue for it. And, well, I was at the front of the Colossus queue and it broke down for 10 minutes. That was quite funny. That's happened twice to me now, I think. Did you get any Rita recreation in your comments? Yes, Archie Deeves did submit a Rita recreation. I kind of want to go on it later, but I kind of can't, because if I do, it's going to show all of the submissions that made it to the video. And if I show you that, it's a complete spoiler. Which, by the way, I was going to upload the competition video as just a normal video. But I remember speaking to some people, and they mentioned how you should premiere it, because obviously that would give it more tension, and people would be like, oh, I don't know who's won yet, and they can't just skip through it. So I am going to be premiering that video. So stay tuned for when that releases, because that will be... I hope you guys enjoy that video. I'm going to try and make it a normal style video where I'm still there being myself, not like harshly reviewing them, because I'm not going to do that anyway, because they are very, very good in themselves. But yeah, it's all the submissions I have. I appreciate the time people have taken just to be a part of the entire competition, and you're probably going to hear that a lot from me over the next, and in that video. You're just going to hear it so many times, because I am very thankful for it, so I really appreciate it. It was all for the fun of it, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed being part of it. Which rides do you think need lap bars? I saw this come up a couple of times. I'd say Rita, Colossus, and Stealth. I'm pretty sure I said that in my Q&A, I can't remember. When you've edited a video that much, and you start hearing, the same answers you give, it's very, very weird. It's like... whenever I say, whatever floats your boat, I once said in the video, whatever floats your boat, whatever sinks your soul alive. I can't stop saying that to my mates now. I can't stop. It's really annoying. Right, I need to look at this. Okay, they're doubled. I've done that completely wrong. They're doubled. Sometimes I like this game, sometimes I don't. See, look, if I double it up like that, it's a bit sticky-outy, but sticky-outy. That's a good way of explaining it. I just need to double these up. I know it looks a bit off, the kind of how they look, but I will, obviously, as I said before, it will blend in with all the foliage and stuff. Do you even say foliage like that? I've literally only used that word just then, I think. So, there you go. Most annoying park moment. Park moment that's been most annoying. I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, like I said before, the tidal wave moment was quite funny. I think it might have been. It wasn't annoying. Oh, what was it? There was something that really. Yeah, that was it. We were at Thorpe Park, and it was late night closing. I think it was Love Island Late, which was good, even though I hate Love Island. And I'm happy it's been cancelled this year. Let's go, lads. But I remember going there, and we were in the queue for Darren Brown's Ghost Train. I'm pretty sure I said 20 minutes, so we were like, oh, we'd be on this instantly. And it literally took up half our night, and then we only got 2 rides. I think that was the day I got last train on Stealth of the night at 10 o'clock, but still, it wasted half the day. That was probably the most annoying moment. Not too sure. Oh my god. Thank you for the £10. Your channel is insane. What? There was no need to do that, but I appreciate it. Whatever mans your wicker. Okay. Dan, do a challenge. You have to make a roller coaster and Planet Coaster in 5 minutes or something. The thing is, I want to do more Planet Coaster challenges, where I kind of just... Oh, fun. Why did that donation happen? Never mind. But I want to do more competitions and stuff. I'm not too sure whether I'll do any like that as a competition, obviously, because I don't think it makes sense. But I do want to do more videos on Planet Coaster where it's like little challenge videos. The Thorpe Park challenge one was going to be a video between, say, me and someone else as a little contest, but let's just say it clearly hasn't gone that way, and it's gone down to you guys. And obviously some of your creations on the back of a recreation have been very good. So we want that 500 for SLC. I'm going to have to wait until he joins the chat, because obviously, if you don't know, Europe Coaster Thrills. I still remember the name, obviously. Donated me £50 one time, and I said, and with the caption, you should make a 500 for SLC and your Thorpe Park recreation. So I said, oh, you know what? I'll do that for you. And I never did it, which I'm going to do it. As you know, I say I'm going to do a lot of things, and I never do it. It's just me. Do a Parkitect challenge. I don't actually have Parkitect. I've looked into it before, because it does seem like a decent game. But there you go. Whatever coasters your ocean. Oh my god. Whatever coasters your ocean. I need to move on from fences. It's quite boring. I'm going to move on from that. We're going to go terrain work. Give us a shout down. Down. I call myself down. That's cool. You can tell I can't speak today. Thank you for the £1.99 theme park days. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Whatever Brown's your ghost train there, and there's just a bunch of whatever blank you're blank now, isn't it? See, it's really weird because you can I can see people in the chat who've submitted creations and like to the Thorpe competition, Thorpe Park competition, and I know how like good those ones were. I've just spoiled it for a load of people, but you don't know whether I'm talking about you or not, so there you go. But yeah, a lot of the creations were actually really good, so stay tuned for that video because you're gonna hear a lot of compliments from me. Loving your rides. I just started playing. Thank you. This is a recreation of Colossus from Thorpe Park, but still, it's it's probably smoother than the real life thing. Not that Colossus is rough, because it really isn't. It's a very good ride, but there you go. What is up with your speech today? Okay, my speech is all over the place. It's cool. Let's not talk about it. If you listen to some of the bloopers of my videos, I'm tempted to do a blooper video one day, because I honestly, some of the stuff I say is so stupid. I'll literally just sit there and just speak gibberish for about 10-15 seconds after I actually say something normal. When will the Swarm Island Challenge video come out? Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out. Oh, that was jammy. But yeah, I need to link this pathway up. So bloopers video. I kind of want to do one, but at the same time kind of don't, because honestly it's going to be the worst thing you've ever witnessed. So, not that Digicast was far off that, but there you go. Replacement for Rita Chat, that is a shout, although I'd have to build the entirety of Dark Forest, and that would be quite long. So, although, don't tell anyone I said this, but I genuinely did start making a Rita recreation once. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so hesitant to say that, but there you go. 8-ball laser, yes, come on. Big up 8-ball on Plateau. Yeah, I genuinely have made a Rita recreation, like the chat layout, it was so bad. It reflects the ride, doesn't it? So thing is, I was looking through comments the other day on my Q&A, and it just made me laugh how the fact someone said, oh, you had to slip in, get rid of Rita, because it's so true. I could have literally left it off as, oh, I would have built this at Alton Towers, that's it. But I literally had to say, I'd get rid of Rita as well. Whether it's funny or not, up to you lot, but it's quite funny knowing that a lot of people think I'm being serious, but there you go. Whatever water guns your camera. Oh, not on the camera, mate. Sorry, but if I played that clip, he'd still somehow find it in this video. And strike it. No idea how. You're on back dice. Big up Dom WPC. Yeah, this kind of contrast between the paving isn't great, but we move. Yeah, see, someone's just said it in chat. The Loggers Leap replacement / Old Town. That is the main consideration for another challenge. Don't expect it to be soon, because obviously I've still got to do the whole judging phase of this one. And along with that, I've also got to... Oh my god, what is up with this path? I can't do this. That's going to have to do. I can't get it any better. Oh, this is really annoying. But yeah, that was what was on the list of doing the Loggers Leap replacement. Or the Old Town coaster, because I know a lot of people think, oh, there's going to be an RMC in Old Town. So that was a consideration. If you guys want to see that, then please do let me know, because that's quite a good idea that I had. So obviously someone's just brought it up in chat, but I've had that idea for quite some time, since I was like finishing off this Thorpe Park one, and if it did well, which overwhelmed by the support on it, so again, thank you so much. And there you go. See, I just do this when I'm playing Planet Coaster. If you are aware, this is a series on my channel. Not that it's been around for very long, totally not. If you do watch those series episodes, you will know I start talking normally for about quite a while of it, and then after a while I lose track of just everything and it just goes down the drain. So that's exactly how streams are going to go, and you're going to have to deal with that more, because at the end of this video there is a little announcement to say about streams, so stay tuned. I'm literally... It sounds like I'm begging for you all to stay. If you really don't want to stay and you're getting bored of me placing down fencing, then obviously do whatever floats your boat, whatever sinks your soul alive. But there is some announcements at the end of this video. So that video, it's like the other day I started a podcast with... Yeah, and it was like, I went on that podcast, and at the end, I'm pretty sure... Was it... No, I was introducing myself, and there was a part where, obviously, you say, like, oh, if you've seen this video, if you've seen that video, and I literally went to say, link in the description. It's not my video, and it's not even a video, it's a live stream, and I was just like, I'm too used to recording, that it's just that, you know? But there you go. Remain seated. Oh, please remain seated. That's another thing I was going to mention. You've just reminded me. This video stream, I just called it a video again. This stream was going to be on building Amity / Tidal Wave. Then I kind of got the idea of building Colossus, because, well, I haven't built on it in ages. So there you go. But there will be more streams coming soon, so stay tuned, because I have a lot of stuff I want to build on Planet Coaster. Obviously, if you guys are at home, I'm trying to get more videos out as much as I possibly can, because the whole point of this channel is just to entertain you guys. So if I try and get more videos out, that means I'm doing what I try to do more successfully. So hopefully... stay tuned for more videos. I used to upload, once every week. I kind of want to do maybe once every, maybe 2 a week. No, I can't say that, because now I've said that, I'll probably upload every month. So, there you go. There's too much foliage. That word is so good. Why have I never used it before? Did I miss a... Also, if you do end up donating and I miss it, it's because my stream for some reason has put the chat really small, so I only can see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about just over 10 messages. So if I'm looking this way and I look back and I've missed a donation, if you have donated, which again, thank you very much for, I do apologise. I'm going to check up quite often just in case, because, well, I don't want to feel bad if anyone has. So, there you go. Discombobulate, yes. We're learning big words today, guys. This is your English lesson, if you're still at school. Dan, when you do the multi-select... Oh, I saw this earlier, sorry I didn't answer it. Dan, when do you do the multi-select? How do you drag parts over to remove design? Basically. So, for instance, this is a group. So you take this, and you go into it. obviously you can hold shift, drag down. To remove them, you hold down control, and then you go like that, and it will remove it the other way. They updated it, like, I don't know, there was an update they did, and it really screwed it all up, because it just messed it up completely. But you kind of get used to it once you start using it, but there you go. I'm a support. Cool. This is the same man that said he'd want to eat a shoe. Oh, sometimes carbide, sometimes. Why is Dan digital? I did actually, I don't know, they might be hearing this stream to be fair, so big up to you if you are watching. Someone did ask me in my Q&A, why is your name Dan? Not why is your name DigitalDan, just why is your name Dan? And I found it quite funny, to be honest. I'm tempted to answer in my next Q&A, but there you go. The name DigitalDan, though, it's got such a long backstory. It's just... Can I fit that in without it? There we go. Good. There we go. How was your quarantine, Sam? Hello. It's been alright. How was yours? It's just been very boring. The second channel. No. The second channel. If you guys want to subscribe to the second channel. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no. I probably shouldn't plug it, should I? Basically, I made a second channel the other day. Because why not? And it was just a bit of a funny, yeah, bit of a laugh, just to upload like one or two things, maybe bloopers and stuff if I ever do want to do it. But I guess I'll put it in the chat. It's got one video on it that contains swearing, so if you don't like swearing, don't watch. Imagine I just linked someone else's channel. That would have been yikes. Hang on, I saw a question. Do you remember the collab you did with Screw Loops and he called in your frying pan? Yes, I do remember that. That was a very questionable, like, when I saw that on, because obviously it's scripted, it was like, when he sent me that part of the script, I was a bit like, okay, that's a bit weird, but whatever floats your boat. That's the, like, 5th time I've said it. 36 subscribers. I've just checked the channel again, and it's gone up by 27, no? Am I doing maths wrong? Yes, I've done maths wrong. It's gone up by 17. You guys are insane. Bear in mind, that channel was made just to test streams, which I did beforehand, although it won't be on there because it was unlisted. But still. I think there's supposed to be more trees on this. Yeah, there's supposed to be more trees. 2 seconds. Let me add some trees. I saw Dan use colourful language and then colourful language. Colourful language, that's one way to put swear words. I don't really know how to... Basically, a lot of the time when I'm playing this game, I tend to change the time of day just to kind of have a look at it. And then sometimes I find like a really good time of day. Oh, hang on, let me pause that so I can check. Tree clipping if it happens. But a lot of the time I put it in one time and it's a really awkward shade on the screen. Let me try and update it. Oh yeah, that's better. Let me build in that. I will do night lighting as well, by the way. So, oh my god, that's too big. Get down to 7k. Cheers, but I'm like, if you haven't subscribed already, you can do. But if I reach 7k, that'd be insane. But I'm here to entertain, not like to ask, please subscribe. But no, I'm not like that. So if you don't want to subscribe, feel free not to. But 7k would be insane. I started this channel off just as I explain the same thing every time whenever I hit a milestone. It's just this channel just started off as a joke between me and my cousin, and then I started uploading Minecraft videos, and then after that happened, I kind of started taking it more seriously, and then since then, the support has been insane. So thank you everyone so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Have a love for Colossus. Same, to be fair. I quite like Colossus. It's overhated. It is overhated. Gets more stick than it needs, than it deserves. That it makes sense. Bloopers at 7k. That is a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I want to take that into consideration now. Okay, that's the same tree as before. You can tell my build process when I'm trying to speak it's so slow. I'm trying to keep it decent. That's not too bad. To be fair, when you add shaders to a lot of stuff, it can look better. And this is progress already. This is progress on the entire park. So I think that might be a bit too. I don't know. Let me get a view of it. Hang on. I'm going to build the little netting bit just below the supports and stuff in a minute. Flying fish or Bounzilla merch when? Don't expect merch, like more merch to come, because obviously I don't want to look like I'm begging for people to buy my merch, because I just made it for the design of it. If you want to buy it, feel free to. It does mean a lot, and the support is much appreciated. But big up to anyone who has bought it. There you go, there's another big up. Oh god. But I'm not going to be making a lot of merch. Like, don't expect any new designs or anything soon. Saying that, I'll get bored in lockdown and I'll be like, oh look, brand new merch. Yeah, it has some very fruity language. Yes, it does. I did warn you. That's why it's a second channel. It's very much. It's not even a second channel. It's just a bit awful, to be honest. Like it says on the thumbnail. It's just 10 times worse than my channel already is. So there you go. You're incredibly packed ice. Stop, please. The packed ice jokes. Oh god. Nearly got the Bournemouth Stadium. Jeez. See, that's insane. Like, the amount of support recently and throughout the entire time has been very much appreciated. So I know I say it a lot, but genuinely every time I say it, it does mean a lot. So yeah, the second channel will be full of a lot of memes. So the thing is about merch and free advertisement is I tried to kind of steer it away from looking as if I've just sat there and gone, right, put in my logo on it. Although I don't have a problem with anyone who does that. I just don't personally want to be seen round. Like, I wanted to do designs I would wear myself as well. So personally, I've got the RF sweatshirt white because I quite like just white jumpers like that. And there were originally going to be long sleeve tees, but I kind of ordered a sample and wasn't really too keen on it. So there you go. But I wanted to make it something that I'd actually wear rather than being just pure advertisement for myself. Again, do not care if people do that for their channels. I just wanted to make some decent designs, and I hope you guys like them yourselves. If you have bought it, then again, much appreciated. Have you seen my submission on the Steam Workshop? What was your submission called? Because if so, I probably have seen it, because I remember quite a lot of them, even though my memory is garbage. What do you use to record your Planet Coaster video / stream? OBS keeps dying on me. Right now I'm using OBS to do this stream. I've got it on the side on this monitor and then Planet Coaster. But usually I use NVIDIA Shadowplay, which is the built-in one if you do have an NVIDIA graphics card. Graphics card. You see, I'm just losing my mind at the moment. It's that kind of thing. So OBS is good. I'd say I'd use NVIDIA Shadowplay more for recording because it just runs better for me to do. But there you go. Hellhound, was it Hellhound? I thought it was Hellbound. Never mind, I read that wrong. I did see that, and I can't comment on any of them because I'll just tell you that a lot of them were very good. So there you go. How do I find a link to the merch? Well, you can find a link in the description underneath my first ever merch line out now, if you do want to take a look for yourself. Airtime Clock Park, yes, I have been, and I did see the video of that. Again, big up for making it. Anyone who's made a video or even made just the coaster in general, anyone who's taken part in the competition, big up to you. There you go. That's another 2 to your count. I don't really know what to do. There we go. So I've got them. There's chain link fencing in between all of these like X's, because obviously someone stupid would just jump through that, but I need to sort that out eventually, but that's going to be boring. So I'm not going to do that here. We're going to build the little catcher thing, like phone catcher. What do they call them? Just netting underneath the ride. Netting underneath the ride. That is the best way to put it. There we go. I'm going to make them now, because everything over here kind of strays from the queue line, and then building the queue line is just fences. So, Ollie, I swear to God, the packed dice stuff, please. The reference. Oh God, I might actually do a POV, to be honest. I'm kind of tempted to. So, memeing it. Can we get the audio in the station? That is the question. I don't really do POVs early on, but what harm's it going to do? It's not fully smooth, as you can see by that. Where is the station audio? I don't think the audio is loud enough. Hang on a sec. Ooh.
Please stand clear. The gates are about to close. Your ride on Colossus is about to
I don't even know where you can hear this. A lot of streams I used to do. It'd be quite awkward if you can't.
And brace yourselves at all times. Once again, your ride on Colossus is about to begin. Please keep your arms inside the train, your feet on the floor, and brace yourselves at all times.
Colossus, the power of 10. There you go. Easy. It'll dispatch way later than it should, but there you go. Should we do a Sean Samrock and we should sit in the restraint even though there are lap bars here? It's just... If you've seen his stream where he literally, like, just goes, whoa! Oh, just big up to Sean Samrock. He's such a legend. Oh my God, the perfect timing, come on. Ended it with a big up to Sean Samrock, and then it went. So as you can see, it climbs slowly, obviously. Gonna finish this all off. It's not smooth. It's not fully smooth yet, so just keep that in mind. And now we're going to speed up. Now. You're probably going to hear the... Here we go. That timing was pretty good. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, but see, it's not the smoothest thing in the world. And it goes underground. The corkscrew's the worst part so far, so I haven't smoothed out this part yet because I modified it, so... It's still not... it's not too bad. It's just very rattly. It's not smooth accurate. Colossus is smooth, come on. Whoa, I'm dizzy, guys. See, look, that was the... Oh, hang on. And there we go. Into the brakes. We don't look at the maintenance bay because, honestly, that end bit is just very off because Planet Coaster. And there you go. That is a POV of Colossus so far. I've been saying that I'm going to do this stream for about an hour and a half, hour and 45. So I will be still going. Again, as it says at the top. Oh, what was that? Oh, end of day audio. Come on. What is this guy doing? I mean, do you want to move or something? I don't know. I'm going to keep going, obviously. If you have any questions, as it says at the top, feel free to ask them. Quite awkward if I didn't actually have that at the top. I just had to check now, but there you go. This is where I kind of profiled the final barrel roll, although I didn't really use it. But that's the end one on this. Thing is with these heartline rolls, tip, if you want to make them as like, not that these are smooth, obviously, but if you want to make one make ones that are decently smooth. Obviously, still need to do this one. You should use the tri-track, is it called? Not too sure. The normal track piece, so obviously these type of ones. Oh, lag. You should use that to go and do the heart line, and then you should smooth it out with banking offset, because you can't actually do banking offset with this flat track. I'm so bad. So bad at, what's it called? So, look, it's X, and it's gone. It's actually Walking Dead, but there you go. See, I would go my Thorpe Park world right now, but it lags out my PC too much, especially on stream, so it's kind of... I would rather not have the stream die. To be fair, I've done more progress on this park in the past hour and 10 than I have in the past probably about a couple months, so good progress, good progress. What's your favourite non-coaster ride? Don't really know, to be honest. I like dark rides. Gringotts is very good. There's one dark ride that I remember going on, and I don't know why, but it's literally... It always skips my mind when I try and say it. Like, what my favourite dark ride is. I don't know why. There's one in the back of my mind that I'm trying to think of, but I just don't know it. But Gringotts is very good. Ratatouille is very good. Forbidden Journey is very good. I don't know. I don't really have a favourite non-coaster ride, I guess. I don't really rank them that well, so... what's your favourite flat ride? Talocan, probably. Talocan at Fantasyland is a very good flat ride. And I recommend it if you are heading over to Fantasyland. Although if you get motion sick, then probably stay away, because it is quite... throw-abouty. That didn't make sense. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can use it by using the tri-track. Yeah, that's what I did, yeah. I probably explained it really badly, but there you go. My bad. Apologies. Let me just... That's a point. Whilst we're at the hot dog stand, what is your guys' favourite Thorpe Park food outlet? Why don't we talk about that? Interesting topic. To be honest, I did ask a question on Jack Silkstone's Q&A the other day, asking him what the best tasting coaster would be. Tempted to make a video on it, because it is quite a good discussion, if you think about it. Like, to be honest, like Luca did say in that video, Taron is just going to taste a rock. Then I'd probably say Shambhala would be mountainous. It would be adventure. What am I saying? What am I saying? Oh god. Sometimes I just hate myself. You know, it's just a bit. To be honest, you lot are saying pizza and pasta. The fact I've never been to pizza and pasta at Thorpe Park. Do I need to go there? And also, let's not talk about the other stuff that I've never had, because I'm just going to get absolutely slated. I will one day. I'll go there. I promise you, I will. And I'll post about it everywhere. Manta would taste like Manta. To be fair, Kraken would taste like octopus, or... yeah, Kraken. But to be fair, I could say that for any ride. Taron would taste like Taron. Red Force tastes a bit like Speed. Breakfast. Oh god. What if I started in the chat? I really regret doing all this now. Okay, my stream might have just lagged then. Apologies. What would Fury 325 taste like? Height. That's what it would taste like. Oh my god, Ollie, calm down, calm down. It's getting too into it. Thing is, right, about this Colossus recreation, I've messed it up because basically, if you have a look here, it's in real life it's pretty upsloped, like it is now, right? But then, as we make our way up, usually what you can do is you can go over here to a fence and look straight down. Well, not straight down. You can look straight in front of you and you see this barrel roll right in front. Obviously, if I go right here, it's sort of a bit lower down, which is kind of annoying, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, because the amount of times I've redone this project has been insane, and I've used that word again. It's just, yeah. J30, cool. Now, the chat has just been ransacked by what coasters would taste like and what I don't eat, so. When do you think we'll have a vaccine? I'm not going to really comment on that because I don't really know the statistics of that kind of stuff. What am I going to do on National Roller Coaster Day? I don't think I did anything last year, but I'll definitely upload a video on it or something. I've done that pretty much every year, I'm pretty sure. I say that, I probably haven't. There you go. I'm going to try and upload as much as I can, especially because, well, GCSEs don't exist now. That was my main worry for this year. I was worried that I would, like, just kind of not upload as much. But it's not happening, so I've kind of been able to keep that up, so. I'm trying to look through the chat just before I start doing some other stuff. A lot of people saying about Oakwood. I have only been once or twice with family, and then that was pretty much it. The only ride I went on was the like kiddie log one. I don't know what it's called. And yeah, it was a very good coaster. It was a very good coaster, but I do want to go back for weirdly Speed, Megaphobia, and the one that's weird, Waterfall, because I can't imagine the amount of funny moments that would happen on that. It would be so funny. I'm trying to work out what to do. Push a wheelbarrow around the garden and shout, "You must escape." To be fair, if I did get pushed by someone in a wheelbarrow, it would probably feel the exact same as going on Rita's launch. So I'd technically be on Rita at that point. Okay, let me add some more support photos, because I don't know what I'm actually going to do. Ooh, the Colossus music. That's a point. Do you guys prefer the Colossus music now or the Colossus music I'm a School? No. The old one or the I'm a School one? That's what I meant to say. Messed that up. Got dead on 100 people watching. Jeez. Again, appreciate everyone coming out. Oh, it's gone down to 99, but still, appreciate everyone coming out to watch the stream. Much appreciated. I know I'm just placing down footers, but there you go. A lot of people say old and that they hate the new one. I quite like the new one, not gonna lie. It gives the area more life, in my opinion, but the old one is a better soundtrack, I'd say. If that makes any sense, I don't think it really does. I'm gonna have to extend that wall out or something. I've really misplaced that. Bear in mind, a lot of what I've done today, I will probably go back and do something else. There's people saying whatever packs your eye still, like. Second channel's on 53, so. Guys, it's a joke channel, you don't. It is my second channel, but it's like. Not. That doesn't make any sense. It is my second channel, but it's not something I'm probably going to keep up regularly. It's just going to be something that I'll occasionally post videos on and then be like, haha, look at this funny, and then that's it. Substitution. Oh, that's brilliant. That's a very good. I should rename it though. Ah, but the thing is, the fencing along here is like bright blue, and there's no fencing that would look good. Like along here, I'm sure I'll work it out eventually, but there you go. I'm gonna try and do these fences here. Let me get Google Maps back. There we go. Okay, the chat's gone back to small again. Brilliant. Okay, so fencing is exactly the same. I love how this stream is just a clash between people who I speak to on the regular and just average viewers. Not to say that, but like, it's just my mates trying to make references that we'll only get, and then it's just the viewers, and then it's just like, what? It wouldn't make any sense. Like all the big up stuff. There's a lot of people out there who are going to be like, why are you saying it so much? But it is just a reference, it's just a reference. Okay, what have I done here? What have I done here then? Come on, right, there we go. What ride's everyone most looking forward to getting back on? I'll take any at this point, not gonna lie. Whatever digitalises your Dan. Okay. Brilliant. I shouldn't have said that too. I shouldn't have said float your boat. It's that much. But there we go. These genuinely should be taller in real life. I don't know why they're not tall. Someone could easily jump over. It's very worrying. I know this looks very like... It looks very... The fence design is very basic, but I'm going to go back and do them all again. And obviously blend it in with plants, everything like that. Because if you look down here... If I do this, hang on. Whatever mumbos you do. What's happened this stream? What's happened? Next time I'll make sure to, because there will be many next times, I'll make sure not to reference everything that much. What would you ride Rita now if you could? To be honest, yeah, sure. I mean, I wouldn't say I've like Rita's one of those rides that I do slay it a lot, but it's mainly a joke, and it's not something I'd queue more than 20 minutes for. But there you go. How immature is Dan? Well, you're going to have to ask other people, because I can't really say that for myself, but there you go. Big up the mods, by the way. Doing a great job. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't get... I don't know what to think about these fences. It's really weird. I need to add more trees as well, because there are some tall trees in this, like, this kind of reference I'm using. So... Also, I'm kind of happy with how this stream has gone, because I thought I'd be stressing about my headphones, because for some reason these headphones... Basically, my usual headphones, kind of last night went to put them back on, and it just... The left earphone didn't work, so I kind of just went, oh, okay. So I then took some of it apart, trying to look for what was up, and it didn't work, so I kind of just got a bit annoyed, and then let's just say they broke. New video coming soon, and then I've just been using spare ones, but I've hopefully got the same ones coming. So you sound good, audio clear. Cheers. Although I'm using my micro, it's like hearing things. These headphones have a very weird hiss to them, but obviously it's not a headset, so it'll be the same microphone. That's why it probably sounds the same as before. If not, I've done something with the audio then, and it's worked better. There you go. Colossus or Rita? Colossus, any day. Colossus or any day. Rage or Saw? That's a questionable one. I'd say Saw for the indoor section, because Saw is just a very good ride overall. But Rage is quite a bit smoother, and well, it's shorter, but there you go. There's some weird rock kind of tidal wave around the rapids. Well, tidal wave because it actually gets you wet. See, I would reply to saying that there's always a technical glitch, saying that there actually hasn't been that many this stream so far, but I know that if I say that, something's going to happen. I've still got the outro to play, and knowing me, that will bug out completely. Well, I've kind of worked out how to go around it, because since that last stream, I obviously noticed there was a massive just drop in frame rate, and then I told I went to my server and said that I only had like 8 gigs of RAM. So I was just like, a lot of people were like, yeah, that's probably why it's not doing too well. So I have bought another stick. So I'm at 16 gigs right now, which is why I think this is running better than usual. But knowing me, it's going to go to shite again. So that wasn't to swear. YouTube, you can't demonetize me. I do want to do more face, I do want to get face cam as well, but my webcam is so shockingly bad. And if I use my phone, apparently a lot of the time it cuts out and just looks awful as well. So it's a bit like, is there any point in taking that risk? So I'm not going to bother. I'll try and get a new webcam soon. Exposed. Oh my god. This looks abysmal. When the paycheck... Okay, whatever. Oh no, hang on. What if I lower it all down? That might be a good shout. What we're saying in the chat... Yes, 920, yeah, I was going to get that, but apparently on Amazon it's not in stock, and it's just really expensive elsewhere, so I'm kind of going to wait until maybe it goes down in price before I purchase it. So. But yeah, I do want to do some more facecam streams as well, although you'd see me multiple times just tremble on my words and be like, like that, but there you go. I'm not going to say that word. I'm not saying that word. Use my £10. Mate, appreciate the £10, but like I've already bought the new ones, hopefully. So, well, hopefully I've bought them, so hopefully they're going to come soon. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not saying said word. Are you all in a VC right now? Hang on, let me check. Okay, 3 of you are. Okay, I'll see how it is. I'll see how it is. Say beaver or else. Well, there you go. Favourite inversion? Icon's Junior Element is very good. Very good inversion. Whoa, did I just call it an inversion? You know what I mean? It's kind of like said to be one, but it isn't as well. So, you know what I mean? It's like, still counts. And no, I don't know. I'm not too sure on favourite inversion. There's quite a lot of coasters to think about, like, considering Smiler has so many. Although I'd say the best bit of Smiler is the airtime hill in the second half, which is saying something. But there you go. To be honest, that was a debate topic to go on to, what's it called? Digicast one time, about inversion. Whether Icon has 2 or Swarm has 5. I don't know why people think Swarm has 5, but whatever. I don't want to say whatever floats your boat again. A kitchen reveal, yep, sure. Okay, Carmine. You do you. Now I'm stuck watching you. Well, I apologise for that. Well, you're not going to be stuck for long because I'm pretty certain I'm finished with what I'm doing now. It doesn't look too great, but I will improve on it in future live streams or uploads. So there you go. As you can see, you're going to be morally disappointed if you've just joined and you're like, oh, hang on a minute. What have you done so far? I've made a fence. I've made walls. I've planted a couple bushes and trees. I've made a metal fence. I've improved on crust a little bit. And I've made more fences and more foliage. Good word, good word. And I've also given a POV. So if someone afterwards wants to find it and timestamp it, then much appreciated. But like, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but there we go. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get a good view of Colossus. I went to call it Colossus just for a laugh, but it just doesn't make any sense really, does it? Yep, cool. King Coaster giving me that laugh. Epic. Right, so as you can see, there's the view of Colossus. It's good I jumped in right in the middle too, still here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you did enjoy it, Super Gamer Galaxy. If you're not subscribed yet, you can if you want to, but please don't think I'm a beg, because if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine by me. Anyone who has donated this stream, again, as I said before, much appreciated. You really didn't have to, and everyone who's been on this stream since the beginning, or at some point, like any point really, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it very much, and we'll just get Colossus going around one more time. Why not? You know. Yeah, please join the DigitalDan Discord server. Link in the description. Icons is an inversion. £4.99. Thank you, Vulture, for the £5 again. You really didn't have to, but I really appreciate it. But yeah, Icons is an inversion. I don't really care who says about like what inversion count it has. I don't really care about like if it has 1, if it has 2. It doesn't really matter. It's a good ride as is, and whether that second inversion is a second inversion or not, it's still a good part of the ride. So there you go. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, be sure to leave a thumbs up. I much appreciate everyone watching. Anyone who again donated, appreciate it a lot. And yeah, as it comes through the barrel roll section of the ride, whether that makes you dizzy or not, can't really tell, but there you go. Thank you for watching once again, really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.